Yehimi Cambrn lvarez, 25, an Atlanta high school art teacher, at work on a mural. Lvarez risks deportation in February if Congress doesn't act on Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, DACA, the 2012 Obama administration program designed to protect undocumented immigrants who were brought here as children. Growing up in Metro Atlanta, Yehimi Cambrn lvarez could see Cross Keys High School from her bedroom window. Born in Morelia, in Mexico's central Michoacn state, a place especially hard hit by the country's drug war, she was brought to Kalb County, GA. As a child, lvarez grew up as an undocumented immigrant, one of an estimated 11.3 million. She graduated from Cross Keys and earned a studio art degree in 2014. She is now deep into her third year teaching art at her alma mater. "This has kind of been my dream, to come back and teach here," lvarez said on Tuesday as she prepped for classes. "This is a community that I grew up in. This is where I call home." Her well-laid plans could soon collapse. Last month, the Trump administration began winding down Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals, DACA, the 2012 Obama administration program designed to protect undocumented immigrants brought here as children. If lawmakers can't fix DACA, lvarez and thousands of teachers like her could face deportation when their work permits expire. In her case, that happens in February 2018. Her students, she said, are very aware of what's happening with the program. It's very real for them. Lvarez added, "They're just in shock that I could be taken away from the classroom like that." Nationwide, an estimated 20,000 DACA-eligible teachers, many of them possessing key Spanish language skills that are in high demand, could be plucked from the classroom if the law is phased out. More. White House issues list of hardline immigration demands. Losing that many teachers would have a huge impact on kids, said Vera Diana Carrizales of Teach for America, the elite teacher preparation program that has begun advocating for the law. "We cannot afford to lose so many teachers and impact so many students," she said. "Every time a student loses a teacher, that is a disruption in the student's learning." Recent findings by the Economic Policy Institute, ADC-based think tank backed by labor unions, suggest that public schools are already in a teacher shortage bind. An October 6 report found that given rising student populations, public schools are short by about 327,000 educators. Just 3 weeks after he extended an olive branch to Democratic leaders in a bid to fix DACA. President Trump on Sunday sent Congress a long list of demands that he said must be included as part of any legislation addressing the status of so-called dreamers like lvarez. The hardline requirements include building a border wall, hiring thousands of border guards, expanding the use of electronic employment verification systems. Democrats quickly rejected the demands. House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi, D. Calif, called the proposal cruel and unacceptable to the Dreamers, opposed by the overwhelming majority of Americans, and anathema to the values of our nation itself. The stalemate could put the program at risk. But DACA's long-standing uncertainty has pushed teachers groups to play a more active role in pressing Congress to fix it. American Federation of Teachers President Randi Weingarten last month called Trump's move to wind down DACA a heartless assault on young immigrants and on our communities, adding, "The young people covered by DACA are woven into the fabric of American society. They contribute to our economic growth and our diversity." Soon after President Obama in 2012 proposed the DREAM Act, an executive order that protected immigrants brought to the U.S. before they turned 16, TFA leaders learned that hundreds and perhaps thousands of eligible teacher applicants were ineligible due to their immigration status. At the time, TFA rules dictated that applicants had to be permanent residents or U.S. citizens to be considered as core members. The following year, TFA changed its admissions process to accept undocumented applicants. That year, it admitted exactly 2. But now, 4 years later, TFA boasts 100 documented teachers serving an estimated 10,000 students in 11 states. TFA says another 88 alumni are undocumented, but other organizations that work in schools, such as City Year, which sends young college graduates to serve as support staff to needy schools in 28 cities, doesn't accept DACA recipients. A spokeswoman said. Michelle Mittelstadt, spokeswoman for the Migration Policy Institute, the D.C. based think tank that calculated the 20,000 estimate,